helps if I have the mic down, doesn't it? Alright, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification icon so you know when I'm uploading and streaming. We are going to be playing some Fallout New Vegas, and later tonight, whenever this gets done downloading, because you can play it, The Elder Scrolls Online for free for 5 days. So if you guys are wondering about that, that will be description in the video too as well. I just found that out. If you don't believe me, store. I'm downloading it right now. Let's see. Elder Scrolls Online, and it's on sale too for $7.99. Don't know how long that sale is going to be for. See if it says how long it's going to be for. Again, not real birthday like that, and that's correct, but not that. Oh my god, my internet is acting up. Thank you. How long is this going to be for? Until the 15th, that it will be on sale for $7.99. Which with tax and all that, it's almost like $2, so it'll be basically $10 altogether. What? They should just make this where you had to only buy it once, then all the basically expansions are free. That would be nice. But anyways, and you can play for free, well, 4 days now. 4 days. So on the 6th of April, you will no longer be able to play it for free. Then you gotta buy it. Which I did buy the webcam. That won't be until, let me go check and see. I can just check my email, can I? But I delete my email already. Shit, so I gotta, hold on. Amazon. I know May 22nd is like the earliest. I think it said then June, the next month, 2nd of next month after May, the latest. And it's mostly because of CV. Like everything you order on Amazon is gonna take at least a month or longer now because of this, until it's done and over with. But anyway, well, what am I doing? I can just go here, no, library, Fallout Vegas. I don't know if there's mods for this. I know I got literally all the DLCs because I got the Ultimate Edition. For the game. Alright. Just make sure we hit cancel. I think I took the HDR feature off. I can't remember. They see that. You see the Steam thing that pops up, but not the Microsoft stuff that's popping up. Which is basically just telling me, hey, your friends are on Xbox Live right now. That's nice to know. Not really. That would have been messy. Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna go talk to the freaking robot, so I don't need to go crowd. Well, talk to the robot after we talk to what her name? Yeah, I kind of stopped watching YouTube for a while because it was acting up real bad. I check this mailbox. I usually would like rob all these houses and stuff, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that this time around. I robbed their mailboxes though. Oh, I never picked this up, did I? Whoa. That was creepy. Open 24 hours, guys. Remember that. Well, some of the stuff is harder, like that safener. Alright, we gotta deactivate that nonsense.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem? What do you want?
What you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
This area your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
Never mind.
Yeah, forget about it.
Keep forgetting I gotta use the mouse. What's been going on in the west of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
Alright. What do you know about the Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
I don't know if he's singing or something, or he's just being weird over there. What do you know about religion? Recording, buddy.
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Let's see here. Tell me about the NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I just filled up, sweet. Overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Well, where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Alright.
What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo, Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Who was that man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Trying to track down the people that attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at your broken radio? Keep forgetting, gotta use the mouse.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Do you know anything about the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has it been in Good Springs? Actually, you know what? What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has it been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Any interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Alright. Why did you think the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Okay. You can tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Alright. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Alright. We got 13 skill points. Well, I want to get my sneak up, so. Take a perk from Bachelor and come back. You do 2% more against melee opponents outside of combat. You do dialogue options when dealing with the same sex. Full intense training. Lady Killer. Swift Learner with each rank. A Swift Learner perk. Extra 10 experience. Whenever experience points are earned. Tension. Lady Killer. Dialogue. Just with the opposite sex. Can't put a single point into your special training. And let's put that in. Okay, what does perception do? Lockpick, entry skills, and turns. Recommends minus peer. Endurance. Health. Environmental resistance is 5 skills. And the person will improve people's disposition towards you. Use bonus of both barter and space skills. Medical skills. Science, repair, and medical skills. Actually, your gun and sneak skills. Number of action points available for VATS. Raising luck will raise all of your skills a little. Have a higher luck will also improve your critical chance of all weapons. And what? Why not? Oh yeah, she needs us to fix her radio. That's because I want that. With her 20 greater, I have 30, so shut that off. Hey lady, I fixed your radio. Where did she go? She go back? No, she did not go back yet.
Hey, feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. You're welcome. So can I get you anything? I'm sure I've got something you like.
Maybe not, but we're gonna check. Aid, Trudy. You do not have anything I want, so we are going.
Be careful out there.
Ringo, okay. Oh, I thought that was something else for me. That spooked the crap on me.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I can handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Ask around and see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Oh man, that's gonna annoy the crap out of me, but take that. Let's see here. Don't. You can sit there and look at me all you want, buddy. Oh, I can open that? Alright. Freaking kidding me right now? Alright, take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. No, take that, Steve. You know what? Just take it all, and I can just drop it off back at the crib. Hey, buddy. Can you like move way over there? All right. Where do we go from here?
Hey.
There she is.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I might go. I'm going to help Info take care of the fire gears. I'm gonna need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Oh, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere. and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
And on how to convince Trudy?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Alright, how do I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Make it prim, can just route.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Alright, that's good advice. Available.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine of locksmith.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Actually, I kind of already cracked it.
Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
Alright, let's see here. What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Alright.
Sure, what do you want to know?
What are towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim, can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Mm-hmm. NCR?
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Okie dokie. That's all I wanted to know. Let's talk about something else.
If you want to know anything else, just ask.
Well, I guess that's it.
I'll be waiting.
Trudy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Okay, so speech. Sneak. Oh, I can do sneak.
That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Okie dokie. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, you too, Trudy. You too. Alright, let's go and... Man, I can't believe how much better the graphics are compared to the 360 version. Oh, there he is. Eat the cancer. What the hell was the controls again? How do I grab stuff? Z, okay.
Hey there.
Yeah, let's get that away from you, buddy. Oh, I was like, what did I get? Let's don't sit there. Looks like they're
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I hear you got some dynamite there, Pete. Would that help us beat the powder kingers?
Too dangerous. Wanna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with explosives, care and handling of explosives damage.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Do you know anything about the people that attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
What do you know about Joe?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Why you call Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poked through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Did you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about these, Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though.
All right.
Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
What's so important about this, Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use the bighorn for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Nice to know, nice to know. Do you know anything about about, Victor?
Machine? Harmless. No matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something. But I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Alright. Goodbye, Pete.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here. Like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Nice to know, Pete. Nice to know. Hold on. Doc and what is his name? Which I know I'm gonna have to make sure I take a barter thing before I talk to him. Which I do have a barter thing, right? Aid. Let's see here. That's for weapons, survival, lockpick, speech. Yes, we do. Alright, good, good, good. Alright, tap. So let's go talk to the doc, shall we? I know these are useful, so I'm taking these. It's not bad. Hello. Don't know if that's useful or not. Let's see, I can't remember in the console version, but I think... don't need any of that. Cop crate. If I remember right, I think in the console version, there's a lot of stuff in here that you had to sneak around to get. Hello, can you take the eye chart? No? I think we can use that for something. I don't know. Can't remember. I also know you basically want to keep almost everything except for burnt books and something else. Take those. Take all your books because I can sell those. Ashtrays I think I can sell. Alright, take those. Take those. Take the pork and beans. Him I can rob though. This was cool. Can't use his bed or... Take that, might as well. Just to hit a tab to get out of things. Can't. Oh yeah. Oh, we already robbed that. Take all. He's just gonna watch me take his stuff. Let's see. Oh, nothing in there. Alright. Plates, I think I can sell or need them for something. I can't remember.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
Okay. I think it's like, what, Fault 101 and Fault 3? Leave down in the comments. I gotta check and see what fault suit he gave me, because it's from his fault. Can't remember if there's anything about what fault. Oh, actually no. The fault he is from what video I've seen, is in the New Vegas Strip. Fault 21 or something like that. That Mr. House kind of like filled all the floors except for the top 2 floors with cement. As far as I was going to that door until we actually get to that part, then I can go into more detail by finding stuff all around. Fault 21 that goes into more detail. I don't remember what channel I found that on. It was on YouTube. Can't remember what I was looking up. I was looking up something and it just popped up, and I was like, I'll check it out, see what that's about. So you had something taken from you?
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
What town is this?
This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
No, I don't need that. Who was it that rescued me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean because he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
Okay. Do you know anything about the man that shot me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Alright, goodbye.
You take care now.
Yep, you too. Alright, first things first, I gotta go. That. Take the plunger, can't take the buckets first. Is there anything hiding behind you? No. Was that door always that wide? Apparently so. Yeah, Rob's blind there. Watch blind there. Any sheet music? No. paused the way out for a minute. I was like, wait, what? He locked me in? Well, that's how we take a look at what my guy looks like. Alright. Alright. Well, that's the map I'm hearing. Oh my god. This just looks so freaking awesome. Someone's doing a little DWI while check from the right. Got 2 missiles. My bad. Any mail? No. Anything in the trash cans? Nope. Nope. Alright, let's go and I'm gonna save it, be on a safe side. Because you never know. You never know. Oh, I'm already walking. See, I can. This is walking. This is running. Is it me, or is my character taller than he should be? That's what it seems like. Alright, apparel. Nope. E apparently. This is aid. Alright. Blood pack. Don't really need to keep that, so you can go. Same to you. And the cram, there's water. Jet, keep that. Pork beans. Self-bore. E. Misk. Alright. Straw, baseball. Detergent, camera. I think that's sellable. Same with that. These I can't remember, so I'm going to store them. I think the cutting board's sellable. So dinner plate. That. Sellable. Plunger. Surgical tubing, toaster, yeast. Check that out. Yep. that's one that has the pre-war books in it. Okay. Oops. Pre-war book. I've seen it somewhere. B to exit. Duct tape. Scrap metal. That's it. Rest of this we can go sell shit, make some money. But that's after we talk to him about helping out in the war.
Howdy.
Jesus. Let's see here. We want to go to A, then we want to find. No. This one.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Needs a fight. Powder
Now
gangers.
just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Can do.
Alright. Misc. Chessboard, clipboard, hunt board, dinner plate. Okay. All right. Anything for the farming rifle, buddy. Laser optics for pistol. That's gotta be GA laser pistol, though, right? Yeah. Farming rifle sensor. Can afford that. That's it. Alright. X to exit.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
No, that's it, buddy. What do you know about this issue with the power gangers?
If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble.
Sounds like coward talk to me.
Take it easy now.
Alright, tab. Weapons. Farming rifle, extra mod. Sounds need to exit. Yeah, now no, not to rush off to that one area. You eventually have a quest that will lead you there. And you can get the legendary weapon that's there. How am I doing that? Wait. We're good. Tab. I'm gonna be a dick though. Yeah, we got plenty of these. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a dick. Use that from right off the get-go. Oh, I thought the game froze for a minute. That's what it looked like. I was like, what? Alright. Tab. Nope. Alright, we are going to end it here, guys. If you've liked what you've seen so far, leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification icon so you know when I'm uploading and streaming. And the next thing I will do will be sometime after I get the webcam, because hopefully by then hair dye is restocked and I can dye my hair for you guys. You know, dye my hair. Since I'm trying to keep my promises I set for you guys for each gold mark we set. Until then, let's keep growing and get to 1,000. Thanks and bye. Save it. Let me quit. Alright, see how far we are on the download. She is done. No, she isn't. Okay, so we got an hour to go. So yeah, sometime after supper, hopefully that's done and I'll be able to do it for you guys. Bye bye.